This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Good afternoon, sir.
It is afternoon.
Tis true. I see you have an accessory today.
Listen, I'm Cappin over here. Cappin.
Cappinese.
Speaking my Cappinese.
Hot mess.
I thought I'd try something new.
You want to do a Maribu Bucket hat?
I didn't have one handy, so I'm doing the
The ball cap.
Maribu ball cap.
Hot mess.
So I learned that Maribu is the material.
Oh, okay.
Bucket hat is the shape.
Oh, I kind of figured that part.
Marabou bucket hat.
Okay.
So
I'm pretty sure I misspelled it.
I think I looked it up so you would spell it correctly.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome.
What's your rap scope for today?
Listen, so I don't know what song it's from, but it's Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Not a stallion. The Stallion.
Okay.
By the way, I love her. I think you'll love the new album.
Okay.
I think she's clever. I think she's so funny. Mm-hmm. But I also think like she's a good lyricist, which I think is important in rapping.
Yeah.
So I don't know which song it's from. I'll have to figure out what it is. But it's you ain't worth the crack your mama used to smoke, bitch.
That is a horrible thing to say to somebody, but I'm pretty sure it would hurt their feelings.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's some cold-blooded shit right there.
Well, it depends on who you're saying it to.
I think anybody would be offended by that. I don't think there's a person who'd be like, okay.
Here's the thing.
That's not
if you're
nice.
Talking out your neck.
Yes, sir.
And I hit you with the, you ain't worth what your mama used to smoke, the crack your mama used to smoke.
Yeah.
I believe you'd be like, oh, I guess you've won that one.
Nah, the right person gonna get spicy back.
I don't know how you come back from that.
Fighting. Just straight fighting.
Yeah.
I think that's what that boils down
Punch.
to. Yeah. You
punch kick combo.
Yeah. Good street fighter. Oh, Duke it.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I think that's how that would work, sir.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well,
that's painful.
That sounds it.
I mean, sometimes you need a good swift ass whipping. Some people have not been punched in the face before, and that's why they talk crazy.
So I've only been in 2 fights. The second one, I don't count if you're out there, hey boo. Apparently, like I threw punches and I missed. I hit something. I just didn't hit the person.
You hit the air?
I guess so. But that was in high school.
Okay.
That was stupid. Mm-hmm. That was my dumb moment.
Did you fight your friend?
Well, we weren't friends. We just knew each other.
Oh, okay.
We were on the soccer team together.
So you're beating up the goalie?
No, he wasn't the goalie. But he was
a forward?
We don't have forward.
I thought soccer has forwards.
Do they?
Yeah, they're the people who score. Aren't they the ones who push the ball up the field?
No.
I don't know. I think there are forwards in soccer.
I played soccer.
And you don't remember?
I don't really remember all the positions.
I don't either. I played soccer.
And I don't remember if I was sweeper or striker.
Oh, that's what it's called. Striker is the one who scores.
No.
No?
No, because so you have the goalie.
Yeah, I played goalie, so I didn't.
Okay, so in front of your goalie stands either sweeper or striker. I think it's sweeper.
Because they help you defend the goal, right?
They help sweep it out.
Yeah. Okay, so it might be sweeper.
I was the striker, I think.
I
was the next one. But there was 2 of us, and then there was a line in the middle, and then there was a line of offense.
Yeah. I don't know the names.
And so the offensive line and the middle line, they were your crowding into the other person's goal, trying to keep the ball down there. And we were just, the 3 of us, goalie, sweeper, and striker, we were just there in case the ball got back over.
Because you can't go past half
past our teammates.
Or it's offside. It's offside or something, right?
I don't know if it's that strict. I think we can all go over there, but you just leave your goalie alone.
Oh,
so it doesn't, you can do it, but it's not a smart strategy overall. You don't want to do it a lot.
You know what? I'm going to let you win. I don't remember none of this shit. It was in middle school. A long time ago.
I played middle school and high school. I played it when I was a kid, like rec league.
Okay. We played for the Y.
A year or 2. Yeah. And then in middle school, I played for the school team. And then in high school, I played for the school team. But anyway. Yeah, it was a dumb fight. It was so stupid. It was over something stupid. It was over something. If you're out there and you happen to see this episode, sorry, boo. Like, it was so dumb. I'm dumb. I felt dumb about the whole thing.
Okay.
But the other fight that I got into was in elementary school, and it was because he hit me first.
Okay. Did you hit him?
I hit him back.
Once?
He only hit me once. I hit him back once.
So equal opportunity, one punch for one punch.
But we got sent to the principal's office, and my mom was the PE teacher, so I got sent down there carrying the paddle, and she whooped me with the paddle. The guy that started the whole thing didn't get in any trouble because it was one punch back. The whole thing was over.
Oh, you only got trouble because it was your mom, not
yes,
because. Okay.
Correct. So anyway.
Yeah, I've been punched in the face.
I don't really fight.
No, a guy stole my bike. I was in elementary school, 5th grade. This guy stole my bike. I saw him riding around. I said, hey, man, I think that's my bike. And he got off the bike, punched me in the face, and walked off. As though I had wronged him for noticing that he stole my fucking bike.
He was embarrassed.
I don't know, but it didn't really hurt. So I just took the bike and walked it back to the house.
Did you say you hit like a girl?
No, I did. It was like, because I wasn't expecting the punch. And I was like, psh. It's like, all right, I don't know what I kind of was confused because it didn't hurt. But you know, if you've never been punched in the face, you envision it being super painful. Yeah. It looks painful in movies. And I just was like,
they hit hard.
Well, we were 5th graders, so but still, it was jarring, but it didn't hurt. I just walked my bike to the house. And it didn't get stolen again.
Took it to the house.
Pretty much. So I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think I would be a good fighter.
Well, not everybody don't got to be no fighter.
I don't want to be.
I'm not mad about being good at
I felt stupid both of my two fights.
If I get insulted?
I just felt stupid. It doesn't resolve anything. Then it's awkward because then you're just looking at each other.
Well, in school, you got to see that person again.
Every day.
Yeah. So that's weird.
So you're like, well, hey.
Well, if you whip their ass, they feel away. I'm sure they feel away. Like if you really whip their ass, not like MMA, but you put a beating a good 5-piece on them, they're going to look at you like, I want my revenge. But if you're the one that caught the 5-piece, you're like, I got to get that motherfucker again. He beat my ass.
I don't know. We had fights in school and I just didn't join in. I don't know. It just doesn't.
Wait,
it never seems worth it. There's no resolution. What?
Check that camera. I don't know. You know how you get paranoid? I get paranoid.
We'll check it real quick. You know I'm not good at checking it. And if you check it and you know that it's running, then that's all that matters. Because if I say it's running, who cares?
It's running.
Okay.
Sorry. Somewhere in my mind, I said, wait, I didn't press record.
I need you to really enhance that part right there as you're going under and back and forth.
I'm sure they can still see me.
So, of course, when you crop it with your editing.
Whatever. No, you're a hot mess. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, my stomach hurts, but it'll be fine.
Probably from all that bending you just did.
No, it was hurting before we started recording. I don't know if it's from the smoothie or I don't know. It's not the diarrhea from last week that Buster had.
It might be hunger because we haven't eaten.
Yeah, that's true.
Full transparency, we're recording this episode between meals. We haven't eaten one yet.
We had a hearty smoothie.
A hearty smoothie. Mine was peanut butter and banana.
And I got the berry blast.
And I think he forgot to put the chocolate protein in mine, even though I paid for it.
I saw him put that big ass scoop of powder in there. I don't know if that was protein, but that might have been chocolate.
I think maybe he thought I said vanilla instead of chocolate.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That was good, though, but that's what I always get.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll get it next time.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so speaking of fighting, what's the topic for today? What's been on your mind?
Speaking of childhood stuff and kids with their badasses, I want to know, do you think kids today should be raised the way we were, or do you think the way that they are being raised now is better or different? I mean, it is different, but do you think our rearing is better? Should kids today be raised up the way we were raised up?
What do you think's so different? I'm not a parent myself.
Go to hell. I think that For example, why do we got to go down this road? I asked the stupid ass question. Whatever.
You're welcome.
I'm more flexible than my dad was, but my mom was super.
Let's talk about daddy.
We shan't not.
Fuck daddy.
One of these days he gonna see what he's like. He's like, wow, that's what you think about it. I'm like, maybe, but
yes,
but no.
Yes, he does.
I think I don't know. I guess it seems like we're more sensitive to, or it seems as though, I'm not saying every household, but it seems like we're more sensitive to, we let kids have opinions and input to shit and kind of that thing. I think we're more conscious of what they care about and what they think of versus stay in a child's place or mind your business is grown folks conversation. And I know we kind of dabbled in that a couple weeks ago, but I'm saying even the level of strictness to me overall, not individual houses, but overall, I think we let kids do what the fuck they want to do. They talk back to adults. They fight teachers and shit. Like that would have got my ass. I mean, I was getting my ass beat anyway, but I would have got my ass beat for physically assaulting not that I would have done it, but could you imagine like attacking your teacher? Like these kids will fight their teachers, cuss them. Now we did have a couple that would cuss the teacher out.
Macaroni and Cheese cussed a few teachers out.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I've heard that, but like fighting the teacher, I've never seen nobody fight a teacher.
Yeah,
they do that type of shit.
They wildin'.
Like a motherfucker.
Wildin'.
Yeah, they wildin'.
What is that from?
Wildin' out. Nick
but
Kim.
What is wildin'?
It's just slang for wilding out.
So it's wilding.
Or wildin', yeah.
Okay.
It's wild apostrophe
was
D. It's slang.
No, like wilding. I didn't even know that was considered a word.
Well, it's wilding out. It's just been squished together. But yeah, like shit like
Makes
fighting
sense.
teachers and stuff. I never seen nobody fight no teacher when I was a kid. I seen a teacher get cussed out, but and they went straight to the principal and that ass was suspended for at least a good week. Cussing? Man, it's always funny because, we kids, we don't really know how to use cuss word. He said you ain't got no nipples. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good job.
But that ain't fighting a teacher or they get up and they'll get a job. Fuck this job. You can't tell me what the fuck to do and they'll quit.
Now that sounds familiar. To our faithful listeners, that sounds like somebody we know.
I mean, yeah, but I always had a job. I had no problem finding a job and I also helped pay bills. But just to be like, yeah, fuck this, you can't tell me what to do. What do you think a manager does? They're just there. But yeah, in general.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I don't know. Because, okay, so I am technically a millennial.
Yeah, we are, barely.
But I'm like the oldest millennial. Maybe
we are.
Second oldest.
Yeah.
So, but my sister is Gen X.
I think so. Yeah, Generation X, because that was, remember the wrestling and shit? Yeah.
But my sister was raised with more leniency than I was.
You think that was based on gender?
Based off of how she responded, my raising got more strict the more she wilded out.
See,
is wilded out right?
That's fine. We'll take it from there. Good colloquialism. No, I mean, well, you got to think, like my oldest, everybody knows I got 3. My oldest has a very, trio. She has a more laid back personality than my youngest.
She's roughly 40.
Yeah, she be chilling.
I think that she could sit with a group of 40-year-olds and they wouldn't realize that she wasn't 40 with them.
I want to see her interact with her friends. Like I've seen it from afar, but just kind of casually. Like I try not to be like, what are they doing? But I am very interested to see like what they do. Because they seem like they be chilling. But then I see, like I say, kids fighting. I wish my child would.
That's a rarity though.
Well, of course.
Here's what I think. When we were growing up, to see a kid fight their teacher, we saw them go to kiddie boot camp.
Yeah, they go into
with officer.
School. What's the shit called?
With officer yells a lot.
Yeah. What was the? Oh yeah, I guess.
An officer, big buff black dude.
Yeah.
Officer yells a lot and big buff black dude. They would take them to boot camp,
boarding school. That's what it's called, or boot camp. Yeah.
Boarding school is for rich people who didn't want to deal with their kids, so they sent them off for their perfect education.
Even though I don't want to deal with your
AKA, let somebody else raise you.
Yeah. I always thought that was also a punishment, but I don't know. Never been.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the kids probably felt like it was a punishment.
That's fair. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Herm.
No, that
Never
makes
tell
sense
you
now
about
that
Herm.
who?
Never tell
Like
you
Herman? A person?
No. Herm.
Who the fuck is Herm?
Listen. I don't know where macaroni and cheese came up with that one day. And we were walking to the pet store, and he had been saying Herm for a while, just like Herm,
Just being silly, yeah.
instead of
Oh, okay.
And so we saw this. This has been a lot of years ago. We saw this androgynous employee. And he said,
did you see a
macaroni and cheese? Listen, he said something to the effect of, you can't tell that's a guy or a
So
girl.
he put her and him together.
He said, no, that was me.
Oh,
I said, well, we'll just call her Herm.
You mean like Pat from SNL?
Her and
SNL,
him.
Mad TV?
Yes.
That character was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Pat. And you know exactly why I'm laughing. I love it.
But anyway, that was a long time ago. That was many, many moons ago. That was before sensitivity training.
Yes, I really hope he listens to this episode because he's going to catch that as well.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, Herm, go ahead. What were you saying? Oh, these kids.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times the kids that we're now just seeing on Facebook fighting their teacher, those are the same kids that went to boot camp.
Ah, yeah. And you think even early Dr. Phil days, like when we were closing in on graduating, and I can't remember if it was on more, but I think they had badass kids on TV shows.
All the time.
Even our generation, we would
Catch Me Outside.
Exactly.
How about that?
She's not the first to act the fucking donkey.
No, Lord, no. She's the first to make $1 million off of it.
Man, what? I should have did that shit.
I bet them other kids are like, I could have done that.
Pretty much. And then like Scared Straight has been around before. I mean, when we were kids, I mean, it wasn't, obviously we didn't have 2 million channels to watch it, but
I'm a little sensitive to that one.
Really?
Scared Straight.
Huh. The stereotype? You're gonna be raped in jail or something?
What?
Why you little?
I'm teasing. Straight.
I'm not that sharp.
Brightest crayon in the box, I see.
Absolutely. Sharpest knife in the box.
Yeah, so Scared Straight, listen.
That's so funny now that I've caught up.
So anyway, Camera One was with me the whole time.
Him slow. That was good.
Scared Straight, all I remember is Kathy Griffin. I love her. She's so funny. But one of her old comedy specials, she talks about Scared Straight.
Is she gay?
Huh?
Is she gay?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but she talks about, apparently I've never seen it. I saw the clip later on, but she talks about this part where the guy, he comes up to the little white boy and it's this black man. And he gets right in the white boy's face and he said, "You gonna be mine." And he said, "Hold my pocket." And pulls his pocket out and they show the camera shows this little white kid,
hold his pocket,
12, 13 years old, holding this man's pocket as they walk down the hallway. And it's so fucking funny because he just goes, "Hold my pocket." I didn't learn till much later that
means
meant
you're my bitch.
We're betrothed.
Yeah, absolutely. We are betrothed. So
I didn't know that at the time, but that was so funny to me.
But that's I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe they aren't being raised any, besides technology, maybe they're not being raised any different than we just.
I genuinely believe
it probably is the same.
We're just seeing it more often because we have more access to
so much shit.
Like so my oldest niece and my middle niece both have a phone.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest niece, she hasn't hit the quote phone age. My sister says.
What's her preferred age?
I think my middle niece got it. They got it in 6th grade because they could be the manager of you can play sports or be the manager in the middle school.
Oh, okay, cool.
So once they had potential after school activities. So I think it was 6th grade. So she's almost there. She's coming close. Okay. But anyway, the oldest two, they have their phones constantly. Like they're in class with their phones. Like they're not supposed to use it. But I mean,
I've been there.
If I was sitting in class and I had a recording device And one of the kids, if macaroni and cheese would have cussed a teacher out with me there with my phone, I'd have been like, get it, bitch, get it. And recorded the shit out of that. But now you can like, there's multiple social platforms to upload that to that we all then have access to.
And it's only one incident. For example, that's one incident, but
you see it
everybody can see
times.
it. Yeah.
And it comes up on your feed because everybody's sharing it.
Yeah.
Because they're so flabbergasted that this has happened. But there's 5 going around at the same time. So you end up
like,
thinking,
man, it's happening everywhere.
You're like, it's happening
people.
all over the place. And it's 5.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Or like they did this study. I don't remember the name of it. Camera one, if you want to type in the comments what the study was. They did this study like not too long ago where they looked at police reports of missing children back in the day when there was no social media, like through the years. And it's been the same the whole time.
Same rate.
It's the same rate.
I believe it.
The difference is we just hear about it all the time because we have access to it.
So it's
24/7.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
So it's like they out here killing everybody. They out here kidnapping everybody.
Right. You're like, no.
But really, it's the exact
2% or whatever.
Yeah, it's the exact same percentage throughout the years. I mean, it sort of fluctates up and down.
Right.
But
some peak
it doesn't.
seasons.
There's peaks and valleys.
Peak kidnapping season.
Ebbs and flows of the kidnapping. But I mean, But us saying that it happens all the time affects how parents then are like, not my baby.
Yeah. And see, what's crazy is like when my oldest, she got her cell phone early. But have I told the story in here? About her getting a cell phone or why?
I can't remember.
Well, fuck it. You're going to hear it again today. But no, she got a cell phone.
It's not bad to remind people.
Shut up. No, I was like, my kids ain't getting no cell phone until high school. Because to me.
How'd that work out?
Well, this is what happened. So she was going to school up in.
What happened was
she was in school up north.
Okay.
And her school bus usually drops her off at the rent office. So one of us walk down there, get her, walk her back, or sometimes she just walk to the house, whatever.
Yeah.
Because the rent office wasn't far from the apartment. Yeah. And then one day I'm in the house chilling. My child ain't walked in the house. So I done walked my monkey ass down to the rent office. I said, where the fuck is my kid at? I said, hey, have you guys seen, I can't remember the bus number. Have you seen bus such and such? No, we haven't seen it. I said, okay.
It was in an accident.
Fuck yeah, the bus broke down. But we went to the school. The school is closed at this point, so it's all lights off. I'm like, where's my kid? Where's my kid?
But pre-cell phone, buses broke down all the time.
I know, but
our bus broke down on the way to a field trip.
I believe it, but
and they had to come.
I have never experienced it.
We got out of the broken down bus into the new bus that came,
right,
and went to the field trip.
Yeah, because it usually takes a new bus like forever to get there.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've never experienced my kid unreachable. So we came to the agreement she can get a cell phone. But I do agree.
My baby, not my baby.
Well, no, I mean, but even then it was only. Let me see. I don't know, but I do know like. Because I was like, you don't need no cell phone.
My youngest niece is going to, I'll have to tell you off camera because it's a specific place. She's going to
a location.
They're doing a field trip that's like 3 hours away.
Damn.
I told my mom, I was like, we went to a battlefield, historic battlefield twice. It's 20 minutes down the road.
Damn. So why are they going so far away?
They're going 3 hours away, and it's in a new state. It's in a different state.
Oh, my baby did that?
In a day.
So it's a round trip in one day?
Round trip in one day.
My oldest did some stay over at a camp or some shit. It was like 2 days. It was
for school?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a school for skill trip. I
ain't never spent
We went to the same battlefield twice, 20 minutes down the road.
That y'all could drive, you have your parents take you to?
I lived closer to where we went than the school was.
So you drove past your house, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, we're going to the picture.
Going to the old battlefield.
So maybe you're right. Now that I didn't think about that way, but you might be right. We just getting bam, bam, bam exposed to more of it. But even though kids wasn't fucking up teachers in my school, it might have been teachers getting fucked up a county over. We just didn't know about it.
Yeah. Oh, they were.
They were getting fucked up.
So when I was in middle school.
Yes, sir.
One of the stories that came through, and this was actually true. I fact checked this later on. This rumor, which turned out to be true.
Okay.
This one girl, next county over, this one girl smashed another girl's face into the mirror. It broke.
Cut her shit up.
The mirror broke. and she grabbed the shard of glass and cut her with it.
Her face?
I think she cut. It's been a long time. I think it was her arm.
Damn.
I think she like cut her arm, and the girl like got away or whatever. Just on a random Tuesday.
Well, one time my sister got into a fight in high school. We didn't at that time. Well, we've never gone to. She was a freshman. I was a senior. And man, when I tell you my sister beat the shit out of this girl, but the girl started it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even there. People called me. It was like, yo, Skillet, boy, your sister beat the shit out of this girl. I was like, what the hell y'all talking about? You know what I mean? I'm at the house. I ain't heard nothing.
You said, that's my sister.
Hey, hell yeah. My sister ain't no punk. But no, apparently my sister, this is like multiple, like I'm not just caping for my sister. Multiple people was like, yo, your sister, I'm never saying her name. She beat the shit out of this girl. I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about? They said, man, your sister, insert name, was getting ready to walk into the school, and old girl like stopped her, and she had been walking around that morning with Timberlands on, pacing back and forth. She gonna beat the shit out of insert name here. And I was like, okay. And then man, she came out there talking about your sister. She asked your sister, I heard you been talking shit about me, and my sister was like, no, I haven't. And then my sister started walking the dog on her ass.
Walking the dog, you say.
When I tell you, now mind you, we never went to the same high school. Skillet, boy, I'm telling you, what she want the dog on her ass. I was like, okay, that's what's up. Then
what is walk the dog on her ass?
Beat the brakes off her ass.
I'm interested in walk the dog.
I wish I had been there, because I would have been, well, we wouldn't have had no cell phone. But I'm just saying, that would have been very fascinating to see.
Is it weird that we were pre-cell phone?
Nah, because some people had the Nokia candy bar joint. I didn't have a cell phone until I could put one in my name.
I got one at 16 when I got my license.
No, I didn't get
it was my license present.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, you got your license, now here's a phone that we can get in touch with you on.
Oh, as in you could potentially be in danger or something. Yeah, I didn't get a cell phone until I turned 18 and got it with Sprint way back in the day.
Okay.
I had one of them Sanyo flip phones that was like colorful. You could take pictures, but
you
they
got it in
like
high school?
Shit.
I was in high school.
Was it high school? Yeah, but I got it in my name. Like, my mom was like, I'm not co-signing for you to get no cell phone.
That's...
Yeah, I had a cell phone when minutes was free at what, 9?
Free after 9.
Hey, now they unlimited like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was...
Mac and cheese.
Oh, now we've not macaroni and cheese. It's mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. I got to have some good memories with mac and cheese on the after 9. If I called him 1 minute early, he'd be like, bitch! That's my minutes, because he did the prepaid. Yeah, I had a plan.
I did too.
Which was also expensive as crap.
Man, what? I had me and my sister
smartly did the prepaid.
Yeah, that would probably be better than.
And you ain't fucking my minutes up. I got to keep these minutes.
Man, prepaid is actually not that bad now. All jokes aside.
No, it's really not.
It's better than that bullshit ass Verizon I got.
Yeah. I'm probably leaving.
You think about it?
Yeah.
Why are you leaving?
I'm going back to the technology.
Why you be scared to say these brands' names? Let's shit on them.
Call them out. Say their names.
No, Verizon is charging me way too much.
For bullshit.
Yeah, I pay like $350 for 3 lines.
I pay $107 for It's Just Me.
For 1 line
and I
with
drop
Verizon?
calls all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Verizon was like the go-to service, and they've been slacking.
Yeah.
We ain't never getting a sponsor.
I think I might be switching back over to the letter.
Really?
Yeah. The 1 letter.
I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think
Not
if they're better. See, I don't know.
They're cheaper.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have shitty service, at least it'd be cheaper.
If it's gonna drop, if I drop 5 calls and I'm paying $107,
at least
and I drop 5 calls and I'm paying $50.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take $50.
Yeah, my mom has the letter. I think she might pay $40, $50. Her phone's paid for, but like still, I'll gladly take $40, $50 over this $350 a month I'm paying.
Yeah.
They are raping my pockets, boy.
They sure are.
They are. That teachers get assaulted, they're assaulting my pockets. It's killing my nerves, boy. Whew. And I get the military discount. That's with the veteran discount. So just imagine no veteran discount. It's probably $400.
If you're listening and you're a veteran, Michael asked for the veteran discount.
So?
At Subway.
If you had it, would you ask for it?
Probably not.
Because I'd forget about it.
Because I'd forget about it.
But if you remember, would you ask?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. I'd be asking for the discount at McDonald's. They don't even do discounts. Hey, you got that?
You didn't ask where we got the smoothie today.
No, because they don't do one.
Yeah. You already asked.
Yeah, I've asked in the beginning. Shut up. So
Just checking.
Yeah, but so I guess the kids, fuck it. I guess they kind of going through the same thing.
Well, I will say, like, my nieces, they are much more included in the quote adult talk than I
we
was.
were not allowed to be. Well, like I say, besides
like when we went out to dinner, let's say my mom's, like, sometimes it would be my mom's parents, my parents, me and my sister, and like my aunt and uncle, one of my aunts and uncles. So that was 6 adults.
And probably their kids.
And it was just 2 kids.
Your aunts and uncles?
So
no babies?
my mom is the youngest of 4.
Oh, so the rest of the kids is grown.
So their kids, even that, like, my mom is 5 years older than my oldest niece's first kid.
Damn.
So they were like 5 years apart. They essentially grew up together.
Oh, that's how me and Cuzzo are. His dad is actually
Your cousin.
no, my bad. He's actually my dad's first cousin, but because me and him are we're basically
Gotcha.
yeah, we're the same age group. He ain't gonna go hang out with my old ass dad. You know?
Yeah. So you're like my cousin.
Yeah.
Me and his dad are not, well, actually, me and my cousin are only 2 years apart.
Yeah.
But his dad is like 8 years younger than my mom.
Oh, okay, because you're the baby. Okay, I was like, how the fuck is that math? That math ain't mathing, but I feel you. I had to think about it. I'm slow. Not the sharpest crown in the box. I was like, that don't go together, but I feel you. But
Yeah. But anyway, but what was I saying?
about the differences. Oh, the kitty table.
So, like, that's why there was just me and my sister.
Oh, okay.
Because my mom was the youngest.
Right,
So
so-
she had the youngest kids.
Right.
But my aunt had grandkids. Sometimes they would come. That was my cousin.
Yeah.
But that was a grandkid.
Right.
Anyway, so that's 6 adults and then me and my sister.
Right.
So the 6 adults sat together,
And you're all to
and the
end.
next 2
Yeah.
chairs, one was me,
Yeah.
one was my
So
sister.
y'all shoot the shit as kids.
So I would participate by listening in beside the other one. My nieces, one will sit on this side of me, the other one will sit on that side, one of them will sit between my mom and
They
my
all
dad.
intertwined,
And
yeah.
so my sister's down on that end of the table, my dad's over here, my mom's over here, I'm over here. Like, we're nowhere near each other.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until recently that I was like, I really came to talk to y'all. I mean, I love my nieces. I came
You
to
said
see
that
them.
with everybody sitting
listen,
there?
I've said it for years. But I was like, I really came to talk to y'all.
Y'all
Considering the
grown
fact that I don't live
asses,
here
yes.
anymore. When I live there every day, I'm like, I'll catch up with
Right.
mom. When we go walk
Yeah.
or whatever, I'll catch up with my sister doing something. We'll do something. But now, like, I don't live there anymore, so I'm like, listen, I'm here for a meal,
Right.
But I'm
And
really
some
here to
adult
talk to y'all.
conversation,
Like,
yes.
I'm going to talk to my nieces, make sure they're okay, and everything's good with them. But I'm really coming to check in on y'all and catch up or whatever.
I could drive an hour back to my fucking place
Right.
for this shit. Yeah.
Right. So recently, I think my nieces, they're also getting to that. Like, one of my nieces in high school, the other one
gotcha,
is 8th grade.
Yeah. So like,
And
we
then
don't
the
care
other
what
one's
y'all are
about
doing.
to go into
Yeah.
middle school. So they're sort of getting into that age where they're like, I'm too cool for this.
Right.
So I think it's sort of happening simultaneously.
Organically.
Organically. Holistically.
I think that's such a crock of shit. But anyway,
I do think that there is validity
To
to
some of it.
a holistic approach, like looking at the whole of something and not just picking a piece of it and saying,
I agree with that.
This is this because of this one thing.
But I think people sell it as a gimmick. Like, I think being a vegan is a gimmick.
So
and-
at the strip club the other day,
oh shit.
this person came into the strip club and they were using all these new terms, this new self-help stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was so lost.
Mm.
But I mean, I still, entertained,
Yeah.
drinks
on
on
the
the
house.
drinks. And, they always want to talk to the drink girl.
Yeah.
I have to be the social butterfly. Michael was on the stage. I don't know if you weren't there that day.
What day was this?
It was last Tuesday.
No, I was stuck training up and coming strippers.
Oh, that's right. You were in the back for this training site. But anyway, yeah. And I was just like, girl, like, but I mean, I guess there was some real stuff to it, but I was like, I mean, that's the same stuff that they had 10 years ago, the same stuff they had 20 years ago,
Yeah.
but new words. So there you go. Have fun.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's derail for a quick second. If being a vegan is so great, not for nutrition.
I did pass the chicken. I did pass the chicken truck today, and they were big chickens in a little tight cage, and I felt bad for them.
I don't give a fuck about them animals. Hell,
like one of them had its legs out and was just sort of laying to the side.
Oh, they be looking cramped as fuck. But I mean, is that more or less merciful than cutting their heads off? What's the difference?
I think cutting their heads off is more merciful.
You dead.
Yeah, but there's no pain.
So if I stick you in a cage, that's less merciful than killing you.
Are you feeding me?
Does it matter?
To me.
They feed those chickens? I didn't say it was healthy and nutritional. But they feed them motherfuckers. I'm sure they hit them with steroids too, because they big as fuck.
Like
now.
Being cramped in a cage.
If I put you in a too small cage.
Death. Like I'm done. No pain. Done. I think that's more.
But I think that's only for transport, isn't it?
There's so many things worse than death. Isn't that the phrase?
Yeah, but isn't that only for transport or is that their life? I don't either.
They ain't running around in the yard.
Well, I don't think people are vegans because they feel bad for animals.
A lot of people are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, why are they always trying to make all this vegan shit and vegetarian shit taste like meat then?
Because they miss it.
Exactly.
But they're also pulling in the new generation of vegans.
I'm just saying the shit is so delicious.
Several of the vegans that I know, they don't eat anything that like resembles meat.
It don't taste like meat either?
No.
Okay. Because I be seeing that bullshit.
But I think that's for sales.
Oh, to make it taste
Mass
like
marketing.
what you think it should taste like anyway. Who the fuck is blowing up my watch?
Because if you're not a vegan, but you're like, I'll try something, I can be like, this
tastes like chicken.
Veggie sausage is amazing. Tastes just like sausage.
You remember the Impossible Whopper? You've had it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it doesn't taste like a Whopper as far as meat, but it tastes good. But I don't
it has a pleasant taste.
Yeah, but I don't get for me, because I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, I don't know the point of it. And it doesn't have significantly less calories than a Whopper. It might have the same or around
I don't think it's the calorie thing.
Okay. It's just the fact that it's not meat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I say, if you try
That's my understanding. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I was like,
comment below if you're vegetarian.
Help your boy out because I don't get it.
And the reason. Michael would like to learn.
Like the whole, I'm
He's
a bitch
nothing if not open to learning.
I am open. I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm open to learning. But just like the whole gluten free, I think that's
fake.
I think that's a crock of shit.
Let me correct that. Unless you have celiac disease,
that's fake.
You're fake.
Yeah, and
it's only like 0.0001% of the
but let everybody mama tell I'm gluten free. So you have a complete allergy to yeast.
Now I will say I do know someone
because that's what it is, right?
Daughter, it just gives them an upset stomach. They don't have an allergic reaction.
People make it like they break out in hives and shit.
Yeah, no.
She got a boo-boo. That's not the same thing.
She just has an upset. It's sort of like lactose intolerant.
Oh,
it's sort of that same.
My mom's lactose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she actually can't really. She can eat ice cream and cereal, but like just raw naked milk, she ain't. No. You don't like my word choice.
Butt
ass naked milk. Oh,
raw butt in the toilet. That was the word. That was
raw
the word.
butt in that dairy.
Raw butt dairy.
That dairy make your butt raw. Right. Buster.
Bless him.
So then if kids are not really, besides technology, if kids are not really being raised that different, why is the world different?
I think
maybe that's tied to technology.
I think we're different because we're now old.
Yeah, but even our age doesn't look the same or dress the same. Not being funny. A 38, 39, 40-year-old when we was kids look old. We don't look old. We don't dress old, but we don't look like we're trying to dress young and hip.
True. You do.
Shut up. I'm fashionable. Not trying to be hip. I'm fashionable. But I dress within my age. I don't.
Do you?
Hell yeah.
Do I?
Yeah. Well, you dress a little older than you are.
I dress older?
You have times.
Really?
Well, because you keep on.
Like last week's episode.
Yes, sir.
I had on
athletic wear,
black jogging pants, and a red hoodie.
You dress.
Is that older?
It's close.
Really? What would have put me back into my age?
Maybe the cut on the attire.
What?
Because weren't your pants baggy? Not super baggy.
Not really.
See, you should have had you some
They
joggers.
were straight legs.
Yeah, that's not the move. You had the Michael Jordan pants on.
Well, I do have my joggers.
Oh, okay. You do?
I didn't wear them
That
last week.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, joggers are more of a more modernized cut, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now, the jacket was cool.
Okay. The hoodie.
Did it have a hood on it?
Yeah.
I feel like I had a collar. Why do you keep looking over there? There's nothing there.
Oh, it's not there.
Your clothes are not here. That was last week.
Yeah.
Wink.
I thought I had brought it again today.
Mm.
I think I left it in the car.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
My car was totaled.
Yeah. What you gonna do, sir?
I have to get another one.
You gonna get the same model, but newer?
I might upgrade.
Yeah,
the rental has been
very nice.
Touching my spirit.
Yeah, I think we have discussed that on here as far as not being impressed about the bells and whistles. Please do tell about these bells and whistles in your rentals.
The rental, listen, it heats the seat and cools the seat, and it warms the steering wheel.
I've heard of that. I've never had it myself.
Okay, so I'm normally not cold, even when I was bigger, except for my hands and feet.
And that's the worst part.
I
don't like my feet to be cold.
Like right now, my hands are fine.
Yeah.
But in general, my hands are at least 10 degrees colder. My hands and feet are usually 10 degrees colder than the rest of my body. Minimum.
I think the skin is thinner, but I could be wrong.
Well, especially now.
Well, I think is it the inside or I think it's the back side of your hand. Do you know that your hands and feet touch?
Hands, shoulders, feet, and toes.
No. Do you know people have this, either you really like feet or you really hate feet, or some people are in the middle. But my thing is the skin on the inside of your hand is the exact same skin as the bottom of your feet. So why do people not like feet? And your hands probably touch dirtier shit than your feet.
I grew up barefoot. Like I was always outside barefoot.
But you're YT.
Okay.
I mean, country ass black folks do it as well. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't
know what the point was. Go ahead.
No,
because I'm not sure what the difference is.
What do you mean?
You never went barefooted outside or around the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you say you had time where you ain't like to shower.
Oh, that was much later.
Oh, okay.
No. That was much later.
But I had never understood people like, ew, feet. Well, why you don't say ew, hands? Hands touch probably more nasty shit than your feet do because they're covered in socks and shoes. I think so.
But I also think there's hand washing stations everywhere.
Man.
There's not feet washing stations.
Oh,
so I think when you're thinking about
yeah.
it, I use the bathroom, I wash my hands. I go over here, I wash my hands.
Except for our colleague at the strip club.
We also...
Do you know... I'm going to say... Noticed as well that this individual does not wash his hands. He was like, yo, do you know he don't wash his hands?
Next time.
Yes,
next
I know.
time we have to coordinate dinner.
Yes, we got to go hang out with him.
Bless him. If you're listening, hey, we're coming for you.
Yeah. But he noticed it as well.
Oh,
he said, do you know he don't wash? I said, yes, he don't wash his hands and I don't know why. He said, that shit is nasty. Well, he don't curse, but he was like, that's nasty. I was like, it is.
Got your dick germs everywhere.
Yes. You rubbed your dick on everything your hands touched.
But I also think like you wash your hands, you eat with your hands. Like you don't eat with your feet unless there's some people that paint with their feet.
Yeah. I think that's cool as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. But
not that they have to.
I think it's because mentally you wash your hands all the time.
Those of us who do.
But your feet, like that's just a shower. And a lot of people don't. Like I pick my foot.
Yeah, I do too.
I put my foot up. I rub the whole foot in the shower.
Yeah, I cock one leg up, scrub.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you. I deliberately wash my feet. I think that was a naval thing though, because they talked about a lot of guys in the Navy, kind of like what you said, wouldn't really scrub it. We had a dude that was so particular about scrubbing his feet. He would sit down in the shower. So I'm like, so you're scrubbing?
On the ground?
Yeah, in the shower, but it's a community shower on the boat. So you're so adamant.
On the ground.
Yeah, so you're so adamant about washing your feet that you put you raw butt in the shower.
Raw butt in the shower.
See? So I'm like, I think I would rather have dirty feet than a dirty butthole, but that's just me. Because you get to itching and shit.
Yeah, I'd rather have dirty feet than dirty butthole.
But you can clean your
But a lot of straight men have dirty buttholes because they're afraid to touch their butthole.
No, I use wipes and regular tissue. Yeah.
I don't use regular tissue.
Well, I finish with the regular tissue. So I get all the cleanliness with the moisture.
Because my butt's wet.
No, it just feels weird damp pulling your drawers up. So
Mine never is.
you don't feel damp afterwards?
No.
I do.
I feel clean.
Well, that too.
Refreshed.
Yeah. I prepped
like a spring morning.
Would you ever try what's some things that shoot the water out in your butt?
Bidet.
Would you try a bidet? Have you ever tried one?
I've seen one.
I've never even seen one in person.
I just didn't know how to use it, so I didn't.
He's like, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Would you try it though?
Sure. If somebody told me how to do it.
Was it overseas or?
I
don't even think they have.
Yeah, it was its own. It was its own toilet.
Oh, it's separate from the regular toilet.
Now they have them where you just attach them to your toilet, and they're just there.
That sounds
Maybe
cool.
I should buy one.
But see, my only thing about the bidet is I'm not opposed to splashing my bidet. How you say bidet? But that's all, folks.
Bidet.
But no, I think it would be cool, but I need something to dry off afterwards, right? Or like if I just spray water on my ass, that doesn't get the crumbs off. It just...
Yes, it does.
No. What if you have a wet one? A wet movement. Not a wet, but you know what I mean? Like a...
Diarrhea.
No, not even diarrhea, but just say... If you have some residue, I need a good wipe. No?
Yeah. I think the water takes care of it. I don't think it's a light sprinkle. I think
it looks like it's pressurized.
I think it's a heavy flow.
It's a cycle.
Heavy flow with wide set.
I don't know. But
Remember that from Mean Girls?
No, I don't. I only watched it at one time, but it was good though. And I appreciate you recommending
I
it.
have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina. That's Mean Girls. It's one of
she
my
doesn't
favorite.
even go here.
That's definitely my favorite part.
Yeah, he was in the back with the
Because he's got the hoodie with the glasses on. And he's like, he turns to the side to where they can't like see his face.
Even though
she doesn't even go here. And then looks up. And he's the only one hooded with sunglasses on in the gym. Clearly taller than everyone else that's there.
It's terrible. Just terrible. So what would you say is maybe not differences? So I guess we've kind of discussed similarities. So there isn't, do you think that, besides, again?
Oh, I'm sure there are different. I'm sure like one to me glaring difference would be my nieces.
Oh, being able to sit at the grown folks table.
My nieces use drag slang and have no idea what it means.
What you mean?
Like what is it she said one day? This is not what she said. She said something, but like it was like, get it, girl. And I went, what you know about that?
You sound like an old person. What you know about get it, girl?
And she just laughed. She goes, oh, it's on this video I like.
They don't know what none
and
of
my
that
old
shit
ass
means.
wanted to be like, girl, you know how much I struggled to try to get it, girl. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, but they're more, that's the technology.
But I mean, it's on some video that she watched. She has no idea like what it means. She just says it and it's funny and she laughs. I mean, which is great.
Yeah.
You know, it's entertainment.
Kid,
that's fine. Who cares? But I mean, you know, it's not like, I don't know if she's saying that in class or not, but
get it, girl.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Probably.
But it wasn't get it, girl. But anyway,
Right,
I can't think of what it was.
Yeah.
God, now I wish I could remember what it was.
It was worse or just in the
No.
same ballpark?
It was, I mean, it was something that like in the gay community meant something.
Oh.
But to her, it means nothing.
What, something like slay.
Yeah, like slay queen or something like that. And I was like, what you know?
You're not in our community.
What you know about me? What you know about me?
Yeah, but I mean, I think we all adopt stuff that we like run across just, even if it's on accident.
Wildin.
Or wildin.
Wildin.
Yeah, like I can't say huh, you can't say wildin.
Ha. Look at ha.
I could not pronounce
I don't know why. It's just HUH.
I know.
Huh? Ha.
I ain't got it.
Ha. Ha.
But you can't say wildin.
Wildin.
It's you enunciated too clearly.
Wildin. What am I saying? Wildin out.
All right, Stewie. And you remember that episode? Wheatins.
Cool.
Why did he start doing that? I don't remember.
Just that one episode.
I know, but I can't remember what caught. It just was written. I guess it was just written into the episode. It was funny.
And it messed with Brian's head.
Which one was the one where he beat the shit out of Brian for money? You remember that episode?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, but I can't remember why.
That was a good one.
He owed him money, but it was just
for like a pyramid scheme.
Was that what it was?
I think so.
He's like, where my money, bro? Where my money?
Where my money at? Where my money at? Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, he's beating the shit out of him. But yeah.
But I mean, like my nieces, like there's Only loves Outer Banks, this TV show. It's called Outer Banks.
It's about aliens?
Outer
No,
Banks.
I'm saying, is it about aliens?
What?
The TV show.
What about the title Outer Banks made you think aliens?
I don't know.
Outer space?
No. Okay, what is it about?
It's about the Outer Banks.
What are Outer Banks?
It's like a beach
Oh,
called the Outer Banks.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not near here.
Right. But I didn't know.
But I mean,
I know what a bank is, but the Outer Banks, I don't know.
It's like on the coast of North Carolina.
Oh, they ain't nowhere near here then. Why would I know that?
But you've been there. You've been to North Carolina.
Well, yeah.
Okay. OBX?
Oh, that's what, okay. I didn't know that's what OBX stood for.
Outer Banks.
Okay, got it.
So anyway, it's a TV show about the Outer Banks.
Is it good or?
I'm not really a big TV person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a movie person either, but I only picked some good ones. It's a very interesting story. I'd rather watch something else.
Then it ain't that interesting.
What I mean is, like, it's a very interesting story.
Okay.
It's very entertaining, and people love it.
Mm-hmm.
Having nothing to do with that show, having to do with every show, I would rather watch something else. I'm not going to watch a TV show. I'm going to watch something else.
So what movies do you like? Or what types of movies do you like?
Whatever. Me and only watched that movie we talked about on Netflix. The white guy and the black girl with the white mom was the lady from Seinfeld. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I like her as an actress. Oh,
I love her.
You see, you didn't like the movie. Oh, we talked about it.
It was just, it didn't really add anything except for that one scene.
Oh yeah, the
where she like
climax, yeah.
talks to the mom. She goes, "You know what, bitch?" No, she really didn't. But that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That scene was the only scene that I was like, you know what, that had a little value. The rest of it, I was like, this is just really dumb stereotypes that aren't real.
Well, don't waste your time watching Chris Rock stand up. It was trash.
Okay.
I ain't like it. It was, but I've never really found
Did you talk
Chris
about
Rock.
the smack?
The last 10 minutes.
Was that funny?
No.
Really?
I didn't like any of it, but Chris Rock to me has never really been that funny. He's been very intellectual. No, it's not funny.
Shit on it.
Even his classic shit that's like heralded as all that, it's not, it sucked.
I think his best joke, or probably best known joke, is
With the tongue ring joke?
When can a white person say the N-word?
What's he say?
It was like if it's on a Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 6:05 p.m. and a black person comes and rips your shoes off and smacks you and calls your mama something. It was like a really long, very, very extra, specific moment, and it was really funny.
Oh, okay.
AKA never. But it was a really long never.
Right.
But it was really funny.
No,
that's the only joke of Chris Rock's that I know a lot of people have talked about and heard about, and it's one of those herald moments.
The only two jokes that stood out to me was the "No Sex in the Champagne Room," the song, and then he was like, "If she's got a tongue ring, she'll probably suck your." And then if he's got a tongue ring, he'll probably. And I had a tongue. I was like, I don't suck dicks, but whatever. And then the one about like the difference between a black person and the N-word. He had like a little bit about that. That's old, but I don't know. It's not funny.
Yeah.
And I think
That's all I really remember.
Yeah.
And his movies.
I understand why.
I think he's funny in
movies. Yeah. I don't care for stand-up. But I do understand why he dropped the live special literally a week before this year's Oscars. So I get the play. Like y'all been waiting to see what I had to say about Will Smith and Jada. And then coincidentally, it's live, which is, I don't think has really been done. Like it might be live as in the audience, but it's like you've done 3 or 4 takes and they piece it all together. Like the best, you just keep the same clothes on.
Yeah.
But so I get that. And it came out literally the week before the Oscars. So I get the money play. Everybody, tuned in.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was that funny. It was intellectual, but it wasn't funny to me.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Maybe. You hungry? Let's get to
Have we met?
I'm hungry as hell.
Nosey with good intentions at gmail.com. Just hit us up with an email. We'd love to get an email.
Yeah.
Hadn't had one in a while.
Yeah.
You know. Last time I said that, we got an email, but the episode came out so much later.
Yeah.
That we actually read the email. I then said, we haven't got an email in a while, and then read an email.
I know.
We hadn't got one in a while, though. Maybe
I'll
that
take
works.
anytime.
Also, Instagram. Oh, Instagram knows it with good intentions.
Yeah. We do get DMs, though, at least. Gee. Continues Instagram.
We also have the TikTok, knows with good intentions. Check us out. We haven't really done anything there, but you never know.
I do post.
You never know. We're gonna do a photo shoot.
Sposehead did one 2 weeks ago.
We're gonna do a photo shoot.
Well, when this comes out,
we're gonna
2 months ago.
We're gonna do a photo shoot.
But a week ago, you spoke about why you were gone.
I was.
Yeah.
For the quick trip.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. If you want to go to KFC, I'm hungry. Do you eat KFC?
It's okay. I love a good Taco Bell KFC, though.
Nah.
If you've got a combination, I'm down.
No, they're diagonally kind of across. They're almost across street from each other.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're not. They're like 3 lights apart. On opposite. We'll figure it out. But I'm hungry as fuck. Sorry, go ahead.
If you're watching on YouTube, hi. How are you? Camera one. We talked a little bit today, just a little bit, camera one. And we talked with our eyes a few times. But that's nothing new. Talking with our eyes, camera one. YouTube knows with good intentions. Please like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you're notified every Tuesday night when we release the next episode.
Yes, sir.
If you're listening, hi, how are you? Whatever podcast app. We're on all of them. Whatever podcast app you're listening to us on,
everything.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe and rate us as many stars as they'll let you.
Did
you count?
No, I was just trying to think. I was like, what? iHeart, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. I don't know what other ones. Him sleepy.
Him hungry. Him yawning because he's hungry. But was that all?
I believe so.
Oh, Snapchat.
I wish I had a hat to pull over my face.
If you have Michael's number, it'll come up as whatever you have him saved as. We got to come up with something other than.
Yeah.
What about Trick Daddy loves the kids?
No, I don't love
that
kids.
Too long?
Yeah, and I don't love kids.
You love your kids.
I love my kids and
Sometimes.
people that I'm cool
Sometimes.
with. I like their kids.
We'll have to come up with something. I had to scratch my ankle.
I don't know. You only watched it once today.
Not today. I'm kidding.
What? Oh.
I'm kidding. Just wanted to see your reaction.
Yeah, we both definitely hungry and tired.
But anyway, check us out on Snapchat. It should be Nosey with good intentions, but if you have Michael's number, it'll come up as whatever you have him saved as in your phone. Nosey Podcast.
Yeah. Remember, I fucked that one up.
We'll change your name next time to something else.
Cool.
Raw button. RAWBUTTON. Raw button.
Oh, that's clever. Okay, I like that. I thought it was. What the fuck was that? What was
I thought
that?
it was just in the ear.
Fuck no. What was that?
Just in the ear. I don't know.
Something said, beep.
Was it the emergency alert?
Mm-hmm.
No, turns out.
Fuck. I don't know what the fuck that was. That shit was loud as hell.
I don't know.
I thought I was
so
tripping.
anyway, enjoy. Was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok.
Worst case scenario, Google us or watch the screen.
Hey.
Or check the description below.
Hey. Thank you for listening to our Nosey nonsense.
See you next time.